Sir, like what are the limitations for steric hindrance? Like in which cases would like we learned about something called Sir effect.
Steric inhibition
Uh,
resonance again,
yeah, that thing.
unnecessary terms. Go
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So uh, due to this effect, like the repulsion between the bulky groups cause the atom like a few it to be coplanar, like sorry, outside
See,
the plane.
calm down, calm down. So effectively, you have just started learning this for now. So you'll be learning this in a lot more detail when you are going to be learning benzene and its effects. So the
Hmm.
idea here would have been something like this. You would have talked about, I'm guessing this guy,
Uh, yes.
in comparison with,
Yeah,
say, this fellow. Yes or no?
uh, no, not this one actually. No.
Which one did you discuss?
Sir, we didn't do like we did see like tertiary carbonism instead of
No, instead of a methyl,
huh.
nice fat fellow then.
No, instead of the COH, and then we put two methyls in the side.
Instead of the carboxylic acid, what do we have there?
We have a tertiary. We have a C plus and connected it to huh. Yeah,
Okay, effectively these are the two fellows compared.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So in this particular case here, the comparison was basically made with respect to stability of a carbocation.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, all right. First of all, I made gross errors over here. I'm surprised you didn't notice anything.
The carbon should not be there.
Hmm?
Only two carbons should be there. Yeah.
Yes.
So also one more doubt. I mean
Yeah.
after so I tell now only.
Ask off.
Sir, there are three compounds given and we are supposed to compare the bond lengths.
Three
So
compounds given. We are supposed to compare their
bond lengths.
bond lengths.
Given bond. I'll send the thing.
Yeah, send me the stuff, please. Okay. So let's quickly talk about this here. In this particular case here, the argument is that this particular methyl group here is doing no benefit. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, which one did your teacher tell you is more stable here?
The first one.
And why?
So why? Because the second one has resonance. Sorry, the first one has resonance, second one doesn't have resonance.
No, no. He gave you this guy and this guy comparison or what?
No. Just that. The CH3 is not there.
So the first one was the exact one I gave you. This is the one which is given.
Sir, the second compound had a CH3 to the left as well.
Sorry.
The second compound had a CH3 to the left of the thing as well.
Over here also there was another CH3.
Yeah.
Okay, now it is okay. Now it is acceptable then. Fair enough. Okay.
Why
So
did you say that if only one was there?
if only one was there, then it would not have gone necessarily out of plane. It could have kicked the CH3 out of plane then.
Oh, I see.
The CH3 went out of plane. This guy will have resonance. And the
Correct.
CH3 will
Yes.
be a simple plus I group there.
Yeah.
Which means
Okay.
this guy should be more stable than the other fellow.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Right? You understand the point there?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Understood.
Since I have two CH3s, then the central fellow gets kicked out of plane. Depends on which guy gets kicked out of the plane actually. So
Yes, sir.
steric inhibition of resonance is something you can do nothing about right now. And I sincerely suggest you do not waste your time regarding these kind of unnecessary effects. This is something which will show up once in a while in your exams. Wrong. It will not show up once in a while, it will show up every time in your exam. And what to say, maybe one or two questions per paper. My sincere recommendation there is, if you can recognize it, answer it. Do not search for it. Because when you are searching for steric inhibition of resonance, that means you are creating a blind spot for the remaining ones.
Okay. Yeah.
So avoid that as much as you can. Because if you end up searching only for steric inhibition of resonance, that means you are neglecting the obvious answer.
Hmm.
That means you're
So, but
training your
this could
brain.
also be at play, right?
No, listen fully. That means you're training your brain in the beginning itself to think about the wrong thing before you have trained it to think about the correct thing.
Hmm.
So teach your brain to think about the obvious things first. Once you have gotten comfortable with that, then you do the steric inhibition of resonance. That steric inhibition of resonance is something which is meant for the what to say, players of the game who have played the game a little bit already. It is
Hmm.
for them to pay attention to now, not for a newbie who is starting his grind.
Hmm.
Collect the obvious ones which are going to be steric inhibition of resonance. Every paper you will find at least one or two. Collect them, keep them collected. Make sure you don't feel bad or feel good about those particular questions, whether you get them correct or you get them wrong. Your job is now to make sure that you're collecting these questions and their answers, collecting the data. And when the time comes, when you have got enough data, you will automatically start answering them more carefully and more conservatively by yourself. So that should be the approach for steric inhibition of resonance. You will
Yeah.
find enough examples of it. You will not find small number, you will find like 5 or 6 at least. So as of now, you have just started. There are a lot more available. Now, what other doubts do you have so far? Steric inhibition of resonance. What is your doubt with respect to it predominantly? Is it that you cannot recognize it,
I
or is it
no,
that you find it?
I sent you a question, sir.
Okay.
Oh, sir, I forgot in the second compound, the bottom right one, there's C2H5 and CH3 also in the bottom, connected in like there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is in this bottom fellow here. You're saying there is going to be one more
C
CH here.
C2 no C2H5 there. I mean, doesn't
Okay.
really matter, I guess.
ठीक है हाँ. Okay. All right. What is asked here?
A compare between lens ABC.
ABC. So in this case here, you'll have full-fledged resonance, obviously. So
Yes.
here the bond order is going to be definitely between 1 and 2. Right? So it's going to be quite good over there. It is not going to be a problem at all. So good resonance. Here, it's a little tricky. So there is no rotation possible here and no pi bond possible, which basically means no resonance. So this is bond order 1 fixed. And obviously this bond is going to be shorter than B. C, on the other hand, if I have to compare it here,
So C
I would
also
say
doesn't have
C
free
is going
rotation,
to
right?
be little bit shorter than what to say A. Actually, little bit longer than A, but less than B. So I put it as A less than C less than B. Not sure about C though, because C has some problems there. It could be an interesting type of structure. What's the answer
Sir, but
given?
then shouldn't answer given was C greater than, sorry, B greater than A greater than C.
B
C and A are replaced.
A greater than C, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you're
Sir, but
saying C is
then
shorter.
yes, sir, but
Mhm.
then in B and C, both of them, like it will be single bond equal number of times, right?
No,
Bond order should be same,
no,
no?
no, 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 no. The reason why I did not want to comment on C is because you are going to be having a possibility of having a resonance,
On both
and you are
the.
going to be having a possibility of having no resonance also. I did not know whether to comment on it and say it is going to be aromatic as a system or anti-aromatic as a system.
Sir,
Because as
there's
of
no
now,
free.
it is not about free rotation. It is about whether this carbon here is going to be acting as a problem one or acting as something which can basically rotate comfortably. As you put it across, whether I can shift a pi bond in that location or not. So if the pi bond shifting is allowed here, then this system will be highly stable. In that case, C less than A less than B makes sense. If the pi bond shifting is not allowed, then in that case, these two will have repulsions with respect to each other, which is going to be similar to an anti-aromatic type of setup, but it is still going to be brought closer because of this carbon. If it is still brought closer, the C should be shorter than B for sure. Because in Bombay here, there are big fat groups, which will
Hmm,
make sure these two rings are far apart.
yeah.
Here, the groups are helping the two rings come closer. That's why I went with A less than C less than B. I knew for sure A was less than B. I didn't know where C would rank. But I knew C was less than B.
Sir, what is the doubt with respect to C? Because why is there confusion whether it'll have resonance or not?
My conclusion is based on the fact that if there is no resonance, what do I mean by there is no resonance there? That means that this particular thing here is forcing this carbon-carbon bond to only be a single bond.
Yeah.
That is, there is a ring closure here now. That might
Yeah.
make these two things to be in such a way that this carbon-carbon bond between them can never be a double bond. If it can never be a double bond, there will be no resonance between the rings. Right? That means this will be one ring, this will be one ring of electron density. Both are very close to each other, but are now not connected. Right? So if they are not connected, there will be repulsions between them, which will make it unstable. So even in that case, this carbon, the fellow over here, I assume this fellow will pull the two rings together and keep them close enough. Don't try to.
Hello?
I am putting a filter in my brain right now to see every possible way in which I can see that. That's all. I'm not doing something extraordinary here. I am just putting a simple filter and looking at it from every way possible. And in every way possible, it looks like both are possible. But it is obvious that A is going to be less than B.
Yeah,
And
that
it is
is.
obvious that C has to be either over here or over here. It cannot be above B. Those are the conclusions we can definitely make.
Yeah.
Next. You understood what you wanted here?
Yes, sir. I understood.
Next one.
One second.
Are you able to maintain your physics performances at a decent level now properly?
Yes, sir. Somewhat.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
But as of now, it is coming at the cost of not solving enough questions in chemistry.
Yeah.
I still haven't asked you how many you solved.
Yeah.
And the way you are asking questions, I think your number is around 75.
Oh, no, no.
How much?
It's like crossed on it.
Okay, fair enough. But that's in 2 weeks, right? 1.5+ weeks.
Kind of, yeah.
Hmm. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Next.
One second. Sir, what is cross conjugation? Like conjugation on both sides. Like,
No, this is cross conjugation.
ah, that's what I meant. Okay. Then, sir, we learned about something called ortho effect. Can you explain that? Yeah.
It is similar to your static inhibition of resonance.
Sir, but then,
Basically, the idea there is, why is it called ortho effect in the first place? It goes like this. Whenever there were substituents present on a benzene ring,
hmm,
normal common sense based on inductive effect, resonance, all of those suggest a particular trend. Okay. When normal inductive effect resonance, everything suggests a particular trend. But in all the cases which are going to be meta or para, this normal common logic which you can apply applies, works properly. But in those cases where there is a group present in the ortho position, whatever we expect, opposite of it is happening. In the beginning, when scientists did not know what was really happening, they gave it a common name, calling it ortho effect.
mhm,
Like they just grouped all of the shit together and called it ortho effect. When you ended up having, what to say, scientists breaking these observations down and explaining them away individually,
hmm,
different types of things got different types of logic. Some of them got logic as steric inhibition of resonance. Some of them got the logic as intramolecular hydrogen bonding is happening. Ortho location na intra hydrogen bonding ke liye bhi it is good na, immediate neighboring
hmm,
location. Some of them got other kinds of logic. In the beginning, when they did not know what was the correct excuse, when they clubbed all of the excuses together as ortho mein jo bhi hai uska bhaad mein ja,
hmm,
and weird shit is happening, let's call it all together as ortho effect.
120.
That is what ortho effect
Hmm.
is. So do you have clarity here as to what I mean by ortho effect? In
Yes, sir.
some cases,
Clear.
even now, you will still have no logical reason working out properly. In those cases where we cannot give a proper reason, what is our be all end all solution for it? Oh, वहां पे ortho effect हो रहा है. That's the basic goal. You understand the idea here?
Okay.
In
Sir,
some cases, the ortho effect is explainable properly by either steric inhibition of resonance, meaning one of the groups is kicking the other guy out of plane, some resonance is basically not happening, or by intramolecular hydrogen bonding usually.
hmm,
Other than these two, in some cases, even these two explanations will not work, but the ortho will still be doing something funny. In that case, we directly call it as ortho effect. Still, now tell me which example you are asking about.
sir, we were given that irrespective of the nature of the group, that this ortho substituted benzoic acid will be more stable than the meta and para substituted one.
Repeat,
How can
repeat.
we guarantee,
More stable,
sir,
more acidic.
more stable?
Repeat. Ortho,
Irrespect, irrespective of nature of group, ortho substituted benzoic acid is more stable than
more
meta
stable.
and para.
Have they really given you more stable?
Maybe I wrote it wrong, but
Is it the acid they're telling or the ion they are talking about?
Acid.
Yeah, that statement is wrong. It's supposed to be the acid is
Oh
more
no,
acidic
no,
than.
ion. It's an ion. It's ion.
If it is an ion, then that is correct. The anion formed is more stable, which basically means the parent acid is a stronger acid.
Okay, yes, yeah, that
You
makes
want
sense.
ionic equilibrium, na?
Yes, and more stable one. Yeah.
So that is supposed to be the logical. That's why I was asking whether it is given as the anion or the acid over there.
It was
So if it's given as
ion.
anion, it is more stable. If it is given as acid, it should be given as more acidic.
Hmm.
So what's the issue here then?
So no matter what group you put there, it'll still ortho will
No,
be.
you're oversimplifying shit here. What did I just
So
explain to you here?
only a few cases where we
No,
don't know what's happening.
listen to my question again clearly. What did I explain to you about ortho effect just a while back? What was the real crux of what I just told you? The crux of what I told you is it is bullshit.
Hmm. Okay.
That in the beginning, it started off as a bullshit effect, which they didn't understand what they were doing. So they came up with a lot of unnecessary, crappy assumptions at that time, none of which have any substance in terms of logic. Once they started understanding the effect a little bit more clearly, how did they start understanding the effect a little bit more clearly? They broke it down into pieces. They stopped seeing it as ortho group in carboxylic acid. No. Every individual ortho group in a carboxylic acid type of situation will have its own unique case.
Okay.
Do not attach a blanket case and say सबके लिए ऐसा है. वो ही यहाँ पे गलती है.
Okay.
So what is the point you should be taking about this particular information which you gave me? That is a piece of data for you. That is all. Which has been confirmed by your school teacher with great pains over the years. What should you take as learning from there? The learning you should take is, okay, in these cases, this is how it's supposed to be logically itself, and it is still following. Good. In these cases, I expect that the logic is supposed to be this, but it is going against my logic. That means in these cases, ortho effect is actually happening. What does ortho effect is happening mean? It means reverse shit is happening. Unexpected is happening. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you here?
Yes, sir.
So if I have, say, fluorobenzoic acid, if I have a compound like this, this guy is more acidic than benzoic acid, not because of ortho effect, but because that nitro is a minus R group. See?
Minus R.
Minus R and minus I. Correct?
Minus I.
So this is more acidic than benzoic acid, not because of ortho effect. It is more acidic because it's more acidic. Basic logic tells me it's more acidic.
Okay, understood.
Ortho effect playing a role there?
No.
No, it is not playing a role.
Okay.
You understand what I'm trying to tell you here with respect to your statement here?
Yes, sir.
Your statement is bogus.
Okay.
The way you are using the statement is wrong.
Yeah.
The statement is bogus in the way you stated it and in the way you are thinking of using it. If you thought of ortho effect as opposite of whatever should happen, and you think in this case ortho effect should happen, what will that tell you then? It should be opposite. That means there's nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
No. That's not what's happening. It is more acidic than benzoic acid.
Yeah.
So
there's
the
a
idea
reasoning
here
for it.
is your statement over there has to be very carefully tailored and understood. If you remember the statement as all ortho substituted benzoic acids are more acidic than benzoic acid. Good. If you remember the statement as all ortho-substituted benzoate ions are more stable. Good. If you take the statement as all ortho-substituted benzoic acids show ortho effect, and you remember it like that, you're fucked up.
Okay, yeah. Understood.
You understand the key difference in the way to treat that statement over there?
Yes, sir.
So your teacher has been very clever. Teachers always are very clever. When they are giving you compromising or controversial statements which can go this way or that way, they will choose the safest way out. But if you make the mistake in your assumption there, it is not the teacher's fault. It is your assumption which is wrong.
Okay, it's not due to ortho effect, but other reasons.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's all. Yeah.
Am I clear with what I'm trying to explain over here?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got it.
So the statement is correct as a standalone statement that all ortho-substituted benzoic acids are more acidic. Correct. But ortho effect doesn't necessarily have to do with it.
Okay. Yeah.
In some cases, it may be because of ortho effect. Wherever it is going opposite to the trend, the expectation is going opposite to the answer which has been given here. In those cases, it is because of ortho effect. Like if I have a methyl group in the neighboring ortho location, if I have this guy, or if I have this guy, in these two cases here, I expect both of these groups to be electron donators to the ring, correct?
Yes,
Methyl
sir.
group and OH are electron donators to the ring, net
Yes,
electron
sir.
donators. That means they are going to be increasing electron density. That means they should be making it less acidic. But they are also substituted, so I know they should be more acidic. You understand or not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That
Right.
is my
Yeah.
logic over here tells me the methyl substituted fellow and the OH substituted fellow should technically be less acidic. Why? Because this is plus I and plus R. And this is plus R and minus I. Plus R dominating, correct? You have
Yes,
learned
sir.
this or not?
Plus R, I have not learned. But
Plus R na plus resonance.
yeah,
It is
I
dominating.
think understood.
You have not yet learned that. Okay, fair enough. You'll be
No.
learning that soon, I suppose. Okay. So the idea here is this CH3 is an electron donator. The OH is also a net electron donator. But both of these guys are more acidic. Why are they more acidic? Because of ortho effect. Now, in these two cases, the ortho effect is explainable also. How so? Here you can say the COOH goes out of the plane. Implies resonance with
Not
rate
possible.
increases. Okay?
Oh, yes.
That is going to be one way of explaining this. It is ortho effect, but explained ortho effect. In this case also, it is explained ortho effect, intra-hydrogen bonding.
Sir, compared to meta and para, then this will only have greater acidity.
Ortho effect has nothing to do with comparing with meta and para.
But then generally we
Not
can
do
see
that comparison.
Okay.
Do not. Do not. Ortho effect has nothing to do with comparing between the meta and para substitutions. Ortho effect has to do in comparing with the original, without the substitute. Am I clear what I'm trying to explain over here?
Yes, sir.
Do not make unnecessary extra attachments.
Yeah.
It is going to be correct. Your brain seems to have recognized that there are some connections there. Avoid making any assumptions about it. Notice the connections. Let it go. If you find it repeating in exams more often than not, it will be a good connection for you to remember later. I have not seen any connections regarding that. That doesn't mean I have seen all the connections. So, anything else for today? Or shall we wind up?
That's it, sir. Nothing else.
You still have some more than the way your voice is sounding.
No, that's it. We didn't do anything. That's
So it looks like your organic is definitely progressing in a shaky way only because you're getting jatkas here and there. Good. My prescription still stands. No change in that. If you've gotten your numbers to only 100, you will have to up it because it's like 1.5, 2 weeks worth of workload. 100, is not enough. You want to see meaningful progress, you will need to give 3 weeks with at least 100 to 150 questions per week continuously. Then you will start seeing serious improvement. When I say serious improvement, I am saying you'll see like proper, remarkable, proper progress. 3 weeks though, you will have to continuously 3 weeks or 3 exams, 100 to 150 questions per exam. Practice that much for 3, you'll be there, close enough. Because what I'm recognizing is you are quite sharp at recognizing the problems which you are facing. Most of the questions you're asking me are questions with relative substance. They're not really flaky bullshit. So that means you are recognizing the issues which you are facing quite quickly. You are improving fast. So, I would recommend like 3 weeks, maximum a month. If you can pull off like say 300, 400 questions in a month, or maybe even 500 questions in a month, you should reach very close to where your position was with respect to chemistry earlier. But it has to be continuous weeks. It cannot be with a break. The moment you take a break in between, you have to restart the shit again.
I think
Mm.
we only have like 2 more exams for the year, I guess.
For the
And then we
entire
have IP. Yeah, and then we have IP preparations.
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Jeez. Unfortunately, in tight shit over here than because of IP here.
And
In
chemistry,
Chennai,
we're very behind.
used to be like the best time for Fiji kids. Because Chennai, the kids used to be in CBSE when I used to be in Fiji there.
Mm.
So CBSE, they only have to prepare for 12th.
Oh.
So, but they have half yearly exams, they have those kind of exams happening. Here, you don't do that shit at all, nah? You
No, we
don't
have
prepare
half
for
yearly.
school. You prepare
We
for
have half
school?
yearly. No. We just have half yearly.
Yours is not an integrated program, no? Yours is like Fiji run shit completely.
Yeah. I mean, we have, yeah,
Fiji
state
runs
board.
the entire thing, right? Officially, they
Yeah.
have some dummy shit over here. In Chennai, it's not dummy shit. It's like a proper integrated with like a big school. You know,
Oh.
Maharshi Vidya Mandir here, I think, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That type they used to have tie-up over there in Chennai with them. So
Oh.
that is like a proper integrated program which is with the tie-up with the school. So the kids used to have like other subjects during the day. You have other subjects also or no?
Only Sanskrit and English.
And you have that daily?
No, only twice a week.
Twice a week. Also, they are having that also over here. Okay. So this is like Fiji World School, I'll be, what is it called?
No, World School has more. I think they have like almost daily, I think, language classes.
What is your school called?
Junior college.
Fiji
Fiji
Junior
Junior
College. Yeah.
College. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not got some other name then.
No.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right. See you then. Anything else to ask? Anything else
No,
to
sir.
discuss?
No.
My prescription still stands. I will be asking you more about how many you have done next time again.
Okay, sir.
This Sunday, in this week, how many have you solved for the current exam? Today,
Sir,
is like
we current exam meaning next week's exam.
whenever you're coming away, Monday exam happens here.
I don't think we'll have an exam this Monday.
Okay, so you owe me like 250 questions before that next week exam then.
Okay.
At least 250 to 300.
Okay.
How many is your count at as of now?
I think 120 is something around that.
In the past 2 days?
Oh, not past 2 days. Total.
Oh no, I'm not interested in total. I want count resets after every exam. This is
Oh.
with the resetted count for the current exam. The current exam is 2 weeks worth, na? In 2 weeks worth, I want at least 250 questions. So from yesterday and today, how many have you solved?
I think approximately 50 years. 50, 40.
50.
I think 40, 40, I guess.
Oh, you are actually enjoying solving questions now to an extent now then. So you're solving
Enjoy,
easy questions. Good.
so I was doing isomerism.
Oh, okay. So you're enjoying for some other reasons. Okay, huh? Okay, all right, huh? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Which book are you solving from now?
Sir, my teacher sent some book. I'm not sure.
What's the
Uh,
name?
1 second. It's
Mhm.
called Organic Chemistry 1 by Rajesh Agarwal. I'll send that one cover. One
Send the
second.
thing to me. Is it comfortable enough where you're able to solve the questions easily enough?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, one
You're
second.
not finding it like that
No, no, no.
hmm,
It's easier than that. Yeah.
Akshay something, yeah, whatever that thing was, huh?
Pearson thing.
ये तो याद तो नहीं है चलो हाँ छोड़ो हाँ okay I think I have to shut up as well. I'll see you coming Sunday. Bye bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good
I
night.
sent the book, sir.
Give me the book
Yeah.
please.
Good night, sir.
Good night dude.
Yeah.